Hello there, I'm Theo and this is my love nest. Welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now that you're here, please watch it all the way to the end. A very big shout out to everybody who has subscribed to my channel so far, everybody who likes my videos, everybody who comments, and everybody who recommends my content to other people. Thank you so much and I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button and put the notification bell on so you know every time I put up a video. And without any waste of our time, I will be talking about my experience with the well-known Cipla actin pill. So for those who don't know what Cipla actin is, this is a antihistamine pill and it is used for like allergic reactions and whatever. So I don't know who found out that taking the pill can actually aid in weight gain because it like increases your appetite and all of that. But yeah, it is very popular on this platform. People talk about it so much on YouTube and people have had great results with it. However, my experience was the worst. My experience with Cipla actin was the pits. So let's just take it from the beginning. Like, I've always wanted to be like a little bit bigger than I am. I've always wanted to put on a little bit of weight, not too much, just a bit. And yeah, I know like people will be like, but why would you want to gain weight? You okay the way you are, you're perfect, blah blah blah. I feel like if you've never been smaller and wish to be bigger, you will never understand. It's more like when a bigger person wants to lose weight, but now it's the opposite. And I feel like it should just be normalized. It's okay for people to want to gain a little bit more weight. So that was the case with me. I've always wanted to gain weight. So I did what like a lot of people do. I researched about like quick and easy ways to gain weight, like non-expensive ways. And yeah, guys, I changed my diet so many times and I like adapted to like a weight gain diet. So I would eat oats because apparently like oats does help in weight gain. So I'd like eat so much oats for like breakfast. I would eat full cream milk. I would have yogurt. My yogurt would be like double cream. I would have bananas, apples, you name it. I would have like all these potatoes. Gosh, I was a potato junkie. I ate so much weight gain food apparently, and I still wasn't seeing results. I mean, I was just not happy. It was not as effective as I thought it would be, and if it was, I guess it was very slow because I'm a little impatient. So if something is not working, we drop it, we move on to the next until we're like happy with whatever we're gonna be next. So fast forward, I bumped across a YouTube video. I don't really remember which one it was or whose channel it was, and they were talking about aptamine, and I'm like, what the hell is this aptamine? And I started googling about it, and yeah, people were like hyping it up, and it was difficult for me to get it in South Africa, so I couldn't buy that. I just sticked to eating as much as I could, and I was eating so many of the weight gain food, and I eventually bumped into Cipla actin, this baby right here. So I got Cipla actin. Still, it was on a YouTube channel. I don't remember whose channel. And when I kept searching more about it, I found out that so many people were using it. A lot of people were recommending it for weight gain. People were like, yeah, they gained weight in like 2 weeks, and gosh, they were even like showing before and after pictures, and it was believable. You know, I could like see the progress and the results. So yeah, I also got myself. Oh, also they're like, it's not expensive. It was like 63 rand, 62.99. So I'm like, you don't even need a prescription for this. I'm gonna get it as soon as I go to Clicks. I'm gonna buy this. So fast forward, I went to Clicks and I was like to the pharmacist, look, I want Cipla actin. And she was like, do you want it for an allergic reaction? I'm like, nope, I want it for weight gain. Do you think it's gonna work? And she was like, well, that was not its intended purpose, but I've seen so many people buying it for the same reason that you want to buy it. And crazy enough, they'd always come back to like, you know, if they run out, they'd come back for more. So I guess it works for them, but I don't know. So I asked her, do you think I can just take it alone, or do I need like something else? She was like, well, you can use it with multivitamins. Cool, I had multivitamins at home, so I didn't have to buy that. I bought one box. Yeah, first box I used, and I must say one of the most popular side effects that people were mentioning was that it makes you sleepy, you're gonna get drowsy and all of that. That is so true. Like for the first couple of days, for me, I was so sleepy. It made me so drowsy, it made me so sleepy. So for the first couple of days after taking it, you are sleepy and you just want to eat and sleep. And when you wake up, you're waking up because you're hungry. So you wake up, you eat, you sleep, and yeah, and the sleep, it's not like a nap. It's not like you're half asleep. Like you go in, you sleep, and the sleep is so good. And for me, I'd sleep like a straight 3 hours without waking up. And when I wake up, I'm hungry, and I wouldn't stay up for like over an hour. I'd just eat and go back to sleep. So people were recommending that you take it, was it twice or 3 times a day? I'd only take it once because it made me sleepy and I didn't want to be sleepy at work. So I'd only take it in the evenings. And that was okay because I just eat and sleep. It's evening, I don't have to be at work, I don't have anything else to do. And eventually my body got used to it. It didn't make me as sleepy. And when that was over, I graduated to taking it twice a day. And throughout, so I think a week into the pill, I started noticing a difference. So I couldn't see it just by standing in the mirror and looking, but I could tell with how my clothes were starting to fit. Like my uniform for work was a little tighter. I could now fill up jeans that would just normally fit me. So it was like, this girl must be doing something right. This Cipla actin baby must be working. So yeah, that motivated me to keep going, and I never stopped. I'd always buy, I'd always refill. And what used to happen was every time I went to Clicks and I remembered, oh shucks. So what happens is inside here, there's like 3 of these trays. So every time I went to Clicks and I remembered that I was on my last pack, I would buy another one. So I have like a new one here that's not even open. I bought this in August last year. So I would buy a new one and I'd have it on standby. In case I ran out of that one, I'd have a new pack. So yeah. Oh, it actually says 1 tablet 3 times a day. So yes. Anyway, that's how devoted I was. I always had something in the bank, something on standby. So yeah, I'd buy that. And I don't really remember when I started noticing that I was really having crazy breakouts. So the horrible side effect, apart from the sleepiness and whatever, which my body got used to, eventually I was not getting sleepy after taking the pill. I was probably immune, I guess. So the worst part about it for me was that I had crazy breakouts, guys. I was breaking out so bad. Like I had never had breakouts like that before. So acne for me is not foreign. I'm familiar with acne. My skin is just crazy. I started having like pimples and acne, I think I was like 16, 15-ish then. And from there on, I was just immune. Okay, not immune, like I was like used to acne, like it was not a foreign thing. Every time I had a breakout, I was like, oh, not again. It was not something that would like throw me off. So when I was having the breakouts, to me it's one of those things. It was never, I would never think of did I introduce something to my face products, or am I eating something I don't usually eat. I would never think towards that line, because I'm like, I've always had acne and I would use facial products and it would settle down and we'd move on. So when I started having these breakouts just after starting on the pill, I went back to my routine, to my skincare routine that had gotten rid of my previous acne scars. The thing was not working. My routine, like I'll show you, I'll put a picture up here of how my face was with the routine. And I was happy that this is how my face was when I started on the pill. And I started breaking out like on my chin and my cheeks. At some point I was like blaming the mask, that it's probably these masks that we're wearing that are making me break out. But like using the same routine that I always had was not working. It was crazy. But I didn't know at that time that it was the pill. So my routine was not working because I was treating my face, but the cause of the pimples was still being administered. I was still taking the pill. So later on, when I was like at the peak of the breakouts, like it was crazy at this point. So my guy asked me, he's like, don't you think the pill that you're taking is the reason you're breaking out? And I defended it with my whole life because it was doing what I wanted it to do. I was seeing a difference, or rather an improvement in my weight. My clothes were starting to fit differently, so I was like, nope, it can never be it. And I believed I had done enough research on it, so much that nobody ever mentioned that you're going to have breakouts from using the pill. Everybody will talk about being tired or being sleepy as a side effect, nothing about breakouts. So I defended it so much. I was like, no, it can never be the pill. It's not the pill. It's not the pill. Kept going, and I think I was taking the pill I took the pill for 3 months straight. And at one point, I don't know what happened, I just stopped. I think I had taken a break. And I started to notice that I still had the pimples and I still had the scars, because the scars it left, gosh, I still have them even to this day. It left really, 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 really crazy and dramatic scars. So what I noticed was I stopped taking the pill and I was not getting new breakouts. I still had the old ones and they were drying out, and I still had the scars, but I was not having active pimples. So at that point I was like, maybe he was right. But I didn't want to think. I didn't want to give it up yet, because I hadn't gotten to where I wanted to be with my weight. So I stopped for a week and I went back. As soon as I went back, guess what? Pimples again. And that was when I realized, well, nope. As much as I want to gain this weight, and this pill is probably helping me because it's really increasing my appetite, it's not worth it, because I can't be fighting my skin. I can't be spending so much money on trying to get my skin to be back to what it used to be, all because of a pill that's 63 rands. Come on. So yeah, I just stopped. And this just goes to show how different our bodies are. It shows how our bodies react differently to the same thing. There's so many people on the internet who use this pill and it worked just fine for them. Nothing happened to them, but it was a different case with me, because we are all different and we respond differently to different things. So yeah, this was my Cipla actin story. Until to this day, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this. When is it expiring? So it expires in August next year, September 2023. So I'm probably just gonna give it to somebody who is comfortable taking the pill, or I don't know. And then this other one, same vibe. They're both expiring on the same month next year. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll probably throw them away or give them to somebody. But as far as I am concerned, I am not going back to Cipla actin. This showed me flames. I was happy with the work it was doing on my weight, but my face. Yeah, so this is my Cipla actin story and how I got crazy breakouts, and that I'm never going back. So yeah, right now I'm just taking every day as it comes. Sometimes I do eat. You remember, I mentioned at the beginning, that I was eating so many oats and bananas and yogurt and whatever. So yeah, somebody suggested that I make a shake out of those things, a smoothie. So yeah, making smoothies, but once in a while, I just decided, if I'm gonna gain weight, let it be. If I'm not, it's still fine. But sometimes I just feel like I just want to be a little bit bigger, because I've been this size since I was I don't know, 14 or 15, because I still fit in the clothes I used to wear in high school, and that was so many years ago. I mean, I left high school in 2015, so if I can still fit in clothes that I used to wear in grade 9, that is just another story. But I'm okay, it's fine. I love my body, I'm happy, I'm content. It's just that sometimes I just wish, But anyway, this is all that I had to share with you guys. I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm not trying to bash Cipla actin, but for me it didn't work, and I know for so many people it worked and it worked well. It might also work for you, but yeah, this is my story. And until I see you again, please take care. Continue to share the love. If you have not subscribed yet, please do click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and do leave a comment down below about your Cipla actin experience. If you've taken it, if you're considering, or if you're currently on Cipla actin and how it's treating you. But yeah, until I see you again, continue to take care and share the love. Bye.